Let's get into it. I know what it is. Structure by divisions. The Division of Economic Planning and Development. The Division of Economic Planning and Development should be the foundation of the organized efforts and principal source of support and promotion of most important activities of the whole race. A guiding principle should be that all promoted community enterprises shall be corporately owned and controlled by the people of the community, and that each enterprise be under highly trained management and contempt service personnel. Departments. A Department of Promotion Community Cooperative Enterprises. 1. To conduct surveys to determine what the people want and need. 2. Soundness of project. 3. Ways and means of community financing and securing trained personnel and management. The community enterprises would be nationwide, and while owned and operated by the people in the various towns and cities, would operate as nationwide chain of stores and markets for mass buying power and distribution. This would be the system whether the enterprises are food markets, shoe stores, department stores, or any other undertaking which can be developed as a chain store system. B. The Department of Finance, Banking, and Credit Unions. 1. For promoting a consortium of banks operated by members, the race, and the expansion of financing and backing systems. These would be branches of Central National Bank of Organization. 2. Credit unions for individual assistance in building and loan services primarily for communities without need building and loan services for blacks. C. The Institute of Technology and Personal Training. This would be a key program of the movement. For a while, it would engage in the training of expert technicians for the various fields of operation under the plan. A principal objective would be the kind of creative enterprises required for large-scale manufacturing operations, shoe manufacturing, men, women, children, clothes, hats, underwear, canning, frozen foods, furniture, mattress making, and other products. The personal training sections would have an importance for the race beyond the ordinary. Blacks are generally still quicker and more polite than serving white people. Their attitude towards members of their own race is one of indifference and often insulting. This is known to be true in Africa and America, yet crucial question is not mentioned even in discussion on why Negro businesses fails. The negative and essentially anti-black attitude of blacks towards blacks, a leftover from slavery and other history, must be uncompromisingly and even ruthlessly dealt with in both training and day-to-day administration. D. Central Office Accounting and Finance Control. Here again, in an area in which blacks are weak, money management and control, the Central Office of Accounting and Finance Control would keep a rigorous check on all income and expenditures of national organization and provide similar auditing and accounting units for local community organizations and enterprises. E. Department of Land Reclamation and Farming. Principal aim to secure large tracts of land in various parts of the country. 1. Raise vegetables of all kinds for the various community markets. 2. Hogs, beef, cattle, poultry, and eggs. 3. Farm homes for persons who would work on the farm. 4. Country camp centers for rest and play. Special note, without the farmlands, we may as well forget about canning and frozen food industries, reducing the cost of living for our people by supplying their community stores with fresh vegetables, meats, butter, and eggs for their own farms. Vast land holding is the cornerstone of the master plan. Transparent and Distribution Agency. This department would be primarily concerned with long distance shipping from farms, plants, and other points, and maintaining the trucks, shipping vans, and required maintenance services. G. Central Purchasing and Supply Agency. In addition to obvious functions, this department would be responsible for proper location and supervision of the various warehouses required as the community enterprises expand. All of the departments and agencies listed above would be the Division of Economic Planning and Development. 2. Division of Political Action. 1. Promote the assist voter registration. 2. Provide profile of candidates, local, state, and national. 3. Prepare bills and other measures affecting the groups for state legislatures and U.S. Congress. 4. Liaison with White House. And 5. All actions that can be taken through the political process to protect and promote the welfare of Black Americans. 3. Division of Public Education. Purpose: to achieve a higher standard of teaching and student achievement on every level involved in education of Black children and youth, and development better system of general adult education in all Black communities. This division would include: A. Foundation for directed research, field studies, and the training of scholars for neglected areas in various aspects of African life and history. B. A general publishing board. 1. Textbooks and other works related to progress of the race. 2. Newspapers and magazines, a professional journal community, and action newsletters, etc. C. Committee of Visitors. These should be in every community to: 1. Become acquainted with teachers, students, and the textbooks and other learning materials. 2. Determine to what extent, if any, the anti-African or anti-Black feeling on the part of many teachers of Black youth may be hidden obstacle to their Congress and schoolwork. Every committee of school visitors should be elected by the people of the community and should report directly to them. But education here means far more than school education. It means spreading the light through the comprehensive program into deprived areas of the community. New standards for better health, better homes and gardens, neighborhood improvement activities, and sponsoring neighborhood conference on questions of mutual community and educational interests. A division of education would justify its existence if it did nothing more than conduct studies as basis for proposing certain guidelines for the race in the United States. The general confusion and mess up in Black studies movement, for example, could have been avoided if young people had somewhere to turn for help in determining procedures and priorities. Part 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is coming at us. And I forgot part 2, but you know what I mean.